So now we have the genius. So we're taken to what looks like a boxing gym, and Buddy's getting busy in the ring. But what everyone's really paying attention to is the person outside of the ring, and that will be the world famous coach. The legendary Coach K, trainer of champions, is in their gym. The owner of the gym notices that everyone is distracted by Coach K and tells them to stop meat riding and get back to work. Next, we see a man munching on a knuckle sandwich. It pans out and we get a shot of this albino boxer sidestepping his opponent, then effortlessly weaving another shot with a grin on his face. As he weaves, he cocks back that right hand and bing, chin checks him real quick. Man, his smug face will piss me off so much. Both Coach K and the boxer are both shook at what just happened. So the trainer starts telling Coach K that the albino kid's name is Boxan Ryu, and he's a student that just started boxing 2 weeks ago. Ryu just gives him a condescending look, and the old boy in the red headgear starts to get mad. I don't blame him. Red headgear swings. Ryu swats that weak shit away with a smug ass look on his face. Red headgear is flabbergasted. After that display, Coach K notices that this kid is not fighting at his full potential. So he says, stop wasting my time and bring out your best fighter. Let me see what Ryu can do against him. The trainer said, my strongest? You sure? Bet. Let me go get him. After watching Ryu put on that master class, they go get the gym's best fighter. And he's just like, why not? As their top guy approaches the ring, the trainer says, outside of them being in different weight classes, this guy is the number 3 super middleweight in the country. Don't you think this is a little much? Look at Ryu looking over the ropes comfortably, as if he didn't just spar someone, staring down Steel, their best hitter, their number 3 middleweight in the world that's also bald, talking about some looking for me. Like, we get it, bro, you're cool. But he peeped something. Is that Coach K? This is it. This is my big break. I finally made it. The trainer pulls him to the side and says, he's not here for you, little bro. Steel looks up at the ring, irritated, and locks eyes with Ryu. Bro just overconfident. Steel hops in the ring thinking he's here to see this dude. The trainer said be gentle. Steel's like, man, whatever. Then we have the arrogant Ryu just warming up his shoulder, and Coach K is locked the fuck in. Steel gave him a warning off jump. My hands are lethal. You might want to put on some headgear. Ryu just responded, it'll mess up my hair and you wouldn't know nothing about that though. But it'll add more excitement to the fight. That arrogance got our boy a little irritated. They tap gloves and everyone is shocked because he dropped his guard and started swaying. Everyone just thinks that he's trying to show off. But the trainer's over here like a proud sensei saying, oh, he's finally showing his true colors, huh? Then it does a flashback to when he first saw Ryu fight, glazing him to the max, saying that he moved in ways he's never seen before. So Ryu has finally let down his guard against Steel, helping him tap into his final form that his trainer had originally seen him. And Ryu's being an arrogant kid let him know, I'm just moving to my own rhythm. And as he viciously weaves Steel's punch, it's revealed that Ryu has an unorthodox boxing style. And he lands a full counter to Steel's face, leaving the whole gym on hush mode. And Coach K gives him his props, because for a rookie to box at that level with only 2 weeks of training is kind of impressive. But there's levels to this. You're going to need more than a few tricks to knock out someone that's way above your weight class. Weave, but Steel is on Ryu's ass. He just blows open Ryu's guard. He's fully exposed. Steel sees red, goes in for the kill. Ryu sees the bloodlust, taps into the matrix and avoids the hook, fully displaying his gifts in front of K. Steel tried to follow up and he weaved it again. This kid's movements are beyond comprehension, and Coach K's eating it all up. They're still trying to process what they just witnessed. The trainer's in the corner getting hype. Ryu's surprised that Steel's still standing after getting hit with that counter. And Steel's surprised that Ryu can actually put up a fight against him. Ryu happily accepts the compliment, but Steel's like, you know what? Let me lock in for real. I can't let this kid make me look bad in front of K. Time to go plus ultra. And he wasted no time, came in quick. But right before he could connect with a body shot, moonwalked away like the smooth that he is. Let's finish up this chapter of JH's The Boxer. Last time Ryu had just avoided a body shot sent straight from hell, and Steel started to realize he could not touch this man. Shit was getting crazy, but Ryu was still a rookie and he could see his punches from a mile away. Boom! Or so he thought. Do my eyes deceive me? Was that an uppercut? The trainer's thinking, I know he was good, but this kid might be the truth. Weave, over here, pop, you're too slow. Steel is just disgruntled. Because what is bro on? He's not just fast, he has amazing timing too. Peekaboo, let me breathe, damn. Mink, who is this kid beating my ass? Then it goes to K. He starts a mental monologue. breaking down Ryu's attack style, mentioning that typically switching punches mid-fight is ineffective. Because of how fluid Ryu is, he doesn't lose much momentum when doing so. Those aren't ordinary feints, they'll connect, and even the most seasoned boxers will take hits. A matter of fact, a more experienced boxer would be even more vulnerable to hits. I understand it now. His boxing style is freedom. K's got his arms crossed thinking it's been a long time since I've seen this kind of talent. Bro's doing tricks on it now. Steel's fighting for his life. Then it pans to Ryu on the other side, staring him down menacingly. To display Ryu's immense talent compared to Steel, it has him sitting on top of a mountain looking down at his opponent. This is cold. But as Ryu gets cornered, you remember at the end of the day, experience trumps all. Next thing you know, Ryu's on the ground. The trainer's yelling at Steel saying, "I told you to be gentle." And Steel was not hearing none of that and just walks off. K is just lost in thought. And people start to glaze Ryu since he just held his own against the number 3 super middleweight in the nation. The trainer asks K, "What you think about my boy?" And says straight up, "You might have a champion on your hands." Already having his own unique style, he's a legend in the making. The trainer's like, "I knew he wasn't ordinary." And then Coach K proceeds to say that his moves are flashy and ineffective, but fans eat that shit up, so he's got real star potential. Coach K's thinking, the search for my new champion is finally over. But then they hear some fighting going on outside. They look and see that a kid is getting ganged up on in the back alley. As the trainer's about to say something, Coach K tells him to hold up a second. And it pans to the boy from the beginning of the first chapter. He stays getting his ass whooped, don't he? And Coach K notices something about him that's just different. That ends chapter 1, panning to the kid with no life in his eyes about to get punched. Chapter 2 coming soon.